Hello, welcome to the channel. Price of Fate. You get what you got coming for you, whether it's Christmas Eve here in the US about 3:30 in the morning or not. Might even be 4 o'clock by now. I couldn't tell you. I keep telling myself I'm gonna get a better sleep schedule. Doesn't happen. I don't know. Here I am with you. If anyone else has been having extremely up and down energy lately, very frantic, unsettled, depression, anxiety. I did this to myself with COVID and with this situation we're in right now, which is Venus retrograde has started recently. And I could feel it for days beforehand. I could feel energy just kind of around me swirling in people or in myself a little that was unusual. Spats with people that I wouldn't normally fight with. Just overthinking, crying, just bouts of crying just for the tiniest little, the smallest inconvenience at work. And I just felt really very out of it. And so if anybody else has been feeling that, I screwed myself. I said to everyone I knew a couple weeks ago, hey, Venus retrograde is coming up. Make sure you take care of yourself. Be ready. Be prepared. Don't let it, what did it happen? It's so powerful to think that we as my one small little body could fight the gravitational pull of a giant planet that's closer to us than Mercury. And Mercury retrograde already makes everybody crazy, and I feel that, and everyone's communication gets disrupted. This time, at least, I feel like communication is free-flowing. It's not communication that's disrupted, it's definitely the energy between people, any kind of sensations regarding that. So if anybody else had that, I'm sorry that you were going through that too. At least there was no angry communication today for me. It was all just kind of like, all right, I need to get this out. I want to pull on, this might be a long one. I might split up into two, even though I've never really messed with that. I kind of just upload them as I do them. I don't really edit anything, just start to finish, because I don't think that you should edit these kind of things, honestly. It's just whenever I do it for myself, I don't edit anything. I used to stop when I was younger and look up every meaning of everything in the book, but I'm slowly getting more meanings. I still check the book sometimes, here and there. But I want to do soulmate, current soulmate for our twin flame divine feminines that are here. Current soulmate energies and readings on that. And I kind of might want to talk to the twin too. I don't know, what they've been doing? Popping up a bunch of my Instagram stories. Anybody else had any contact out there? Just 2 days, like whatever, just randomly, could just be bored, whatever. But it was just like this weird, right when the Venus retrograde started. I got some exes on Sunday, whatever day it was, the 19th. 2 different exes sliding in the old reply to the Instagram story or whatever. Instagram's popping. I do not have an Instagram for my cards. I have an Instagram for me, the human, and I'm not going to give it to you. Alright, so I just touched the deck, and at the bottom was my guy that always holds on to what he knows is a sure thing with wands around the waist here, I always see, but it's a 3, so there's some kind of divided energy. He almost wants to grab for whatever this is. Like, I better grab this wand too. But there's like happiness, little sailboats down at the bottom. The light yellow it's not a bad 3, like a twin, it's a separation. It is a separation of wands, creative power. And at the bottom of it, behind it was all Queen of Cups. Of course, that's us. And in the middle, when I just touched it, it was the end. Almost an end to some kind of sadness that someone's been up crying about. That could be us, hopefully. I feel that way. Like I started back to traditional therapy. Anybody else who needs to go there, don't, call a crisis center if you need it, whatever's happening. I just touched, and King of Swords wanted to slide out and talk to me. So the masculine, the divine masculine is in there right now. I think he might want to talk. Because that's usually my King of Swords. Let's see, let me just touch these ones. Touch the old sad. I never realized how sad these damn Dali cards were until I got the Philly ones. The Philly ones are just like the traditionals, but like even cuter, sweeter. Or there was just cards mixed up in the wrong box. What are we doing here? I think I haven't done any readings lately. That was from that messy one I did the other day. If anybody watched the messy, chaotic one, I apologize. That thing was a nightmare for me to clean up. I didn't even do it that night. I cleaned it up the next morning. I just left it up there. I just looked at it and went, nope, can't do it. Alright, if you skipped to this part, or you stay here for those 3-minute intros or whatever I do while I'm just touching the cards and stuff, getting my energy on them, obviously. So anybody here that's gonna listen to this and watch this, you're either watching because you're one of my few subscribers, or your energy was on my wavelength and you got drawn here, like I do with the people that I watch. I watch other readers here and there. I don't much when I'm feeling on. I don't as much when I get a lull in energy and I don't read and I'm kind of just in my own head. That's when I read. Alright, I don't know. I think this Divine Masculine to talk to us through the Philly deck today. I can always use Philly deck with Soulmate too. I can reshuffle, whatever, do separate. We'll talk to our Divine Masculines. Twin Flame Collective, Divine Masculines. What do you want to tell us right now? What is your current energy in your side like? Dark. Dark and alone. 10. It's end of it though. This one came out the other day. I don't remember who's reading it. This was Twin or Soul, whatever. Very dark. Just death. Just like, ugh. Dead. I'm over it. I'm so tired. 10. The end of that though. They were in the Dark Night of the Soul. I had a feeling. I think I said it on one of the readings, maybe because I was in my Dark Night of the Soul last December. My twin would be in theirs this December. Temperance just wanted to slide out. Patience. They keep telling me that in my head. Temperance, patience. I have to keep telling myself. I keep feeling like a week is a year. Like, oh, I can't wait a week to do, or I can't wait 3 weeks or this, and it's 2 weeks. It's going to be January now or less. It's already, now that it's Christmas, whatever, 15 days to January or something. I don't know. It's just one of those things. All right, twins, so your dark night, you're going through it, you know it, you're just like, be patient with your own self, with me, and what's one more third card here with this energy general for the, I feel like this is a little almost past, present, future without me thinking about it, a little bit of this pain that has passed. Presently, they're like, look, just be patient with whatever, with me, with your own life, don't try to rush anything anywhere. What's our future around surrounding the connection? Connection with the twin. What kind of general energy surrounding the future of the connection with the twin? Decisions. Two of Pentacles always coming out in every reading I watch, pretty much. And they're gonna want it. They're still trying to make a decision. Like, should I choose this twin soul that I know we are? Because my people in my group here that watch me, we're at the point where our masculine knows, because we've either said something or wrote something or did something, or they figured it out on their own because they're that enlightened. Because the deck like slid open sometimes like it does, and this guy, the old 9 of Wands, where he is so afraid to leave a single wand behind, even though he has so many. He wants them all. He wants even this one over here that he's not supposed to have. All these other ones kind of are almost watching him menacingly. I feel like sometimes these are like eyes to me that are watching him, like, you taking care of that creative energy, take care of it, take care of that spiritual connection you got, that special one that's different from us, because you got it over here, it's a little smaller, it's like a short guy. Or do you walk away with that one? He's kind of like, these other ones are like, hey, come back with that, we all belong in a set, don't break us up. I don't know. He's always there behind that energy with the twin. Alright. Twin. Go to bed. Anything we want to tell ourselves from 5D about this twin? Anything we want to tell ourselves about this 5D? 5D telling ourselves anything here about the twin? Hanged Man. Yeah. Of course, if he's making a decision, if you gotta make a decision, he's been hanged about it. He's been hanging around. Men don't like making decisions. No one does, but like women, when it comes time to, I don't know if you just wanted to come show up. The 10, right after this 9. It's a decision. He's like looking back like, all right, I got all these wands and all this power and all this stuff. Should I leave with one? Nah, I should take them all. I should get all my wands and go. The exact same background color as this decision guy, almost very light gray. He's at peace with it here in the future. He's at peace with whatever decision he has to make. He kind of finally weighs the odds, and he's been stuck on it. He didn't want to do it. He's like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. He's been stuck on it. And whatever that decision is, maybe he wants to take it further with their karmic situation that they're in. Is this about their karmic situation here? Is this about, what's this about? What's this decision they have to make in it about? What's this decision they don't want to have to make? Wow. Well, that would be between the Two of Cups, which is another two here, the twins, or the little family and happiness and love. Not that twins wouldn't have family and happiness and love, but I traditionally cannot give someone this little family, and I think they see that with their current situation, and I think I see that with their current situation, because that's not my life right now. That's kind of their life right now. So it's either, okay, we have this mature, beautiful Two of Cups, that's the exact equal love. Do I want to choose that in life, or do I want to choose this king and queen, and we wave to our adoring fans, and we have our little kids here, and we're, you know, all this love. It's so much love in both of them. Neither is a bad choice, but it's like, it's just a decision nobody wants to have to make. He's been like this. Sorry about my shaky hands today. They're kind of extra. It's late and I get tired. Two, right above each other. They were like that. That's kind of how I laid them. 2 and the 2. And then he's been hanging about it. He's been hanging. It's a 7. And then the 10. It's between this and this. It's between these two. He kind of knows that they're both available to him. So should he choose? High Priestess was just laying around at the bottom of the deck. So currently in the Twin Flame connection, we got wrap up, we got past, very dark. Got over it though. It's the end of it. That ended. Just be patient with whatever. Just be patient. He's patient. He's trying to be patient because he has to make a decision at some point. He knows. He knows one is going to be just the two of you. If he just chooses that for a while again, because you're both really not in the spot to have kids, but like I think he's more open to it for the karmic person that he is with. In my situation, if you're just a woman, a man, it doesn't matter. A job, interpret it how you need to. If it rings true with you the way just I'm saying it, I'm sure there's other people going through the exact same thing as me. It's a very common thing. Oh, this person I liked is with someone else. Well, shit, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? You give this one your all, and if it doesn't work out, maybe that person will be there when you're done, or maybe they won't. It's kind of what we want to get a reading on here, because this, he is just thinking about packing it all up. That's what this pain was about, was thinking about even trying to pack it all up with all this creative energy. Patience. He's just like still being patient with this love. He's still being patient with both connections. He's like, look, just, you know I'm me. I know you're you. We're us. We know that. And then there's these other situations that come up that could just bring this joyous, happy family that, you know, not easy for me to just give. That's my situation. So, any ending message from the Twin Flame here? Any ending message? That was our 5D coming out there to tell us we know there's a decision. High Priestess wanted to come back out. If it wants to come back out, it'll come back out. We are the High Priestess. They do see, look, it's him again. It's Meter Maid, or whatever they are, Scepter Drivers in this deck. It's him. He's, this is the 9, and this is earlier in it. There was 6, but he sees, he knows. He's peeking. He's watching. That's why he did pop up on the Instagrams. He's watching here. Watching. Right under that one, the Lovers. Yeah. All right. So the Twin Flame knows. How could they not know? If they know, if they acknowledge the connection, if they're that integrated or assimilated or enlightened or whatever word you want to use. Red pill, blue pill. They know there's love. They've always known there's love. They had a lot of pain about it. They went through the dark night of the soul finally, which is good because we both had that. I felt like I had another one recently. I don't know. That's why I needed to do this. I kind of want to just like set these cards down for a second and like maybe do the shuffling with this. The dollies. Dolly, you want to tell us about what's our general energy of surrounding ourselves in our physical 3D right now? What's our general energy surrounding ourselves in our physical 3D right now? What's our general energy surrounding ourselves in our physical 3D right now? Jesus. Well, this one has been plaguing me. The old Two of Swords, a decision. We know, but we have to make a decision too. Maybe the twin knows about the decision we have to make, and a lot of that is behind where they're feeling mirroring the decision. And under that was the devil, ready to take a leap. I've been ready to take a leap straight off a damn bridge towards a man that I find very beautiful. This figure is amorphous to me. It's non-gender specific. I see myself in this devil. I've been feeling devilish. I sent a kind of devilish message I wouldn't normally send, but I will, with fairness, say one of my readers yesterday, a very good one, said, this person has sort of like ignored you or slighted you or done something to you, and they feel bad about it, but they're not saying anything. Don't just call them on it. They said, don't let them do, their spirit energy in this reading was telling me, to not let them keep walk on you or, doormat you, like I used to see my mother do. And I'm ending that. And at the bottom, behind those little cards that jumped out here, because this is a teaching moment. This is a lesson. The old Six of Pentacles here. It's a decent amount of pentacles, just a little more than half. So you're on your way getting your pentacles. That's me. This is totally me. I know there's a decision coming up. I keep having my readers say, look, I think your twin and your soulmate are going to come towards you around the same time. They've both been creeping around my periphery, in and out of my mind. The devil, I'm devilish because, it's the man for me at this point, this beautiful man that I see in front of me that I'm just like, I'm enamored with, that I can't look away from. Because I got my lessons, I'm learning. What we're listening about to me today is this building this spiritual energy right here. In that one, I almost never even noticed there was a face behind that top pentacle before, if you can see it there. I'm on the ground here. My teachers I've been listening to, my therapist, my spiritual guru, whoever, friends, ancient scrolls that the spirit's coming to give me in these card readings, etc. In my dreams, I gotta try to remember my dreams some more. The judgment is coming. Be strong. That goes right on the decision here. And look at what the hell they're both wearing. Look at these robes. They're like the same peach color, and she's got the dog, the knowledge, and he's got the bull. And kind of a similar shape. Just that card just went fly out of my hand. Strength. Right? And then next to that, my favorite card in this deck, Temperance. AKA just came out between the twin flame. Water signs. Cancer. I got 2 damn cancers. Love. This is always cups of love too. 14. I think there was a 7 in the last one. There's a 20 here. 2 X's. A lot of X's out. XV, XI. So no, and God forbid this card didn't come out in a reading. Damn, 2 of Pentacles. A man who wants to rush towards a decision he knows he needs to make, and he wants to do it fast and hard. He wants to come busting out of this. He's like trying to blow his way out of this, blow smoke to push himself, propel himself out of this boat that he's stuck in this water that's back here, wherever this hellscape is, back here with this black sky that he's in, and he wants to come out to this yellow light. Yellow is where the judgment is. Yellow is where the sun is, kind of over here. It's like shining back here behind her, like who she's waiting. She's got devilish energy that she's ready to leap something. She's waiting still a little bit because she knows you gotta make some kind of decision. And right under that, my favorite one. I lost sight of it the other day. If you go back and watch the reading I did right before this one, I think it was. That's the one I couldn't find that I pull all the time. A man with his hand on his snake. I don't need to do the inference for you. I've said it enough times. But I'm looking at this one where he's got his hand on the blade of this one. It's like he doesn't care that it's hurting him because this makes him so happy because something else is hurting him. And it's like, in a dream they say, like, try to, like, pinch yourself or something, cut yourself, hurt yourself to, like, see if you're awake. It's almost like he's like, am I dreaming? So right now, surrounding the feminine, there's a decision to be made. Devilish energy behind us. I feel it because I want to go towards something very badly and just cut off something old. And that's what I've been doing. And I'm still learning about that. And judgment, I know it's like between a masculine and a feminine here in this energy, divine connections. There's judgment, there's prayers, there's angels listening to us if you just pray for what you really want. Stop. Don't divide your energy. Focus, meditate, be strong mentally. This is not even being strong physically. This is be strong mentally, like I've been saying. If your little dog gives you comfort, stay patient. Don't always let the devil get to you. Don't let the devil... I love these two like this, though. I really do this. Today, especially the curly hair, the black and the white almost, the light blue sky and the bright blue sky. She's very grounded and he's about to leap. So this is us. This is us. We have a decision to make. Decisions. We are going to have to do. Someone's... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe by like February, once that Valentine's Day rolls around, your twin's in with like a partner and that shit doesn't work out for them for some reason. Because right behind that I had the King of Pentacles, King of Cups, who feels trapped by some kind of love he's in. So one of them's over here dreaming, and one of them's over here trapped. And a lot of people are watching these connections. Right? Alright, so that was just our general energy. That wasn't even like a reading. It got a little in depth. I just started talking to the soulmate in my head. I didn't really say anything out loud. And I got the general energy here is they are so inward right now. They have a lot going on, and I'm trying to be as gentle as I can to them. Spiritually, I'm trying to send the most gentle energy, even though it's not coming off that way all the time. And they're kind of recoiling a little bit like, hey, I need some time to think about this love, this possible love. I know there's a little bit of love here. There's 4 cups. 3 of them are already here, which is crazy. Out of only having 4, 3 of them are already here. Something's stopping this one from coming in. So they're just listening. So that's the general energy here, soulmate. Soulmate, new soulmate. What do you see here from us? What do you see here from this connection? Don't want to tell us. Secrets. They don't want to reveal it. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wands. There's nothing. Look, it's all covered up. You can't see anything here. All I can tell you is it's beautiful in the secrets. So they want to tell us. So the general energy is they're thinking about it. They're thinking about love. It's just a secret right now. And the other one behind that was somebody. This is our old friend, the 8 of Cups. Somebody packing up, taking a journey. Looking for love. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Because there's like, this place is like, there's like bugs. It's nighttime. They're skulking away in the night. Doing something secretive. Secret secrets. Secret squirrel here. They don't want to tell us what they see. How do they feel inside about it? How do they feel? Ooh, oh my gosh. This was the same reading I was getting from my twin flame last year in the summer, where they are just in a mire. They have all their creative swords. They have 1, 2, I can't count, and they don't number these things. Don't be mad at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, I gotta learn these cards. I've had them for 10 years. You would think I know them. I just need to see the number at the top, and even then I gotta go, wait, what's V minus I? This is the Nine of Wands. They have so many wands. There's something that they feel like is stopping them. I swear to God, this card changed color over time. This did not used to be green right here. I am not tripping. This thing used to be grayish blue. What's happening? I think it's a Mandela effect. I don't know. It's freaking me out right now, you guys, because that has never been that color. Ever. Since I've ever looked at this card, and I am seeing it in this whole new light that this is something almost reptilian. They feel something is snake energy around them, or maybe there is a snake energy that's like got them caught up, or they're journeying. I don't know. Either journeying. I don't see the fire like I usually see here. I usually see these trees on fire. I see this thing here is like, it's just creepy almost today. These little like bloody under its toes. It like stepped on something and barbed someone with its toes. Whatever this is, it could be emotional blockages. It could be work just surrounding them and making them. I kind of see like a swirly energy here, and I've been feeling that. In this connection, I thought it was me. I made the dumb mistake of like thinking it was me. How egotistical. No, and I'm just like, I don't want to disturb anybody's peace. I think they're just doing a lot with work. If they're really wrapped up in work, don't think they're lying. They're busy with fucking work. Especially if they have a creative type job. That's all wands there, and they're like flaming, crazy wands. So they don't want to tell us. They're very secretive about the love connection itself. They don't really want us to know how they feel there. They are journeying towards or away from something. I forget what I asked there. I apologize. I just know that they're in the mire. They're in a mire, so they feel stuck, so they can't really do too much for us right now. What would they like us to know? What would they like us to know at this time about this? What would they like us to know? If they could talk to us right now. This one was at the bottom earlier, and I put it back, and I said this will come back. That this is a divine connection too. And look at how I am not even joking, you guys. These cards, I'm looking at them in a whole new light today. This is little Christmas Jesus. I used to call him Nasty Jesus because his face is so mad. Like, me and Jesus are boys, don't get me wrong. He looks like he's on a damn Christmas tree in this. It's almost like Dali did that, like, as a weird, because there's like little Christmas balls by his feet, and he has this like tree skirt on his legs. Nasty Jesus, it's your birthday, dude. Happy birthday, almost. I don't know why he's got a book of dicks in his pocket, but we're gonna skip past that I've never liked that either. Nasty Jesus knows something we don't know about this connection, that there is a strong foundation hiding. There's a city hiding back here that's like in the clouds, but he's up here in the clouds blessing that city. He's watching somebody in a city and giving them their pentacles and saying the thing they do at church, Father, Son, the old school like Roman Catholic thing. Nasty Jesus. You're all Christmassy, dude. I like it. I love his little wreath on his head. I'm really feeling it, geez. Look, me and the Savior are cool. I can call him his shortened first name. Don't you say anything about it. Disconnect from my channel if you don't like it. Jesus. Alright, let's do a little underground, like what's behind these energies kind of reading. What's behind this secrecy? What's with this secrecy? What is going? Whoa, slip sliding. I'm gonna pull this because it was on the bottom. This is where like they were sliding on my hands. Secrets, divine. They don't want us to know. They know God's watching. This is God. It's Jesus again. He's back. Here he is. We're not getting far from him. 10 of Wands. I know this is the 10 because I already got the 9 out here. This is all the possible secrets you could think of that you're hiding about your. He's gonna come out with secrets that he's gonna tell, make an announcement at work or something. That's like a big thing. They got an announcement. They got secrets about love. They got secrets about work. And what's behind this Seven of Cups traveling? I mean, not seven, 10. 10 of Cups? No. 8 of Cups traveling energy. What's behind this traveling man here? What's behind this? On the road again. What's behind our guy on the road here? What's he talking about? What's he thinking about? What's behind this on the road energy here? What's behind this? It's so secret if he doesn't, nothing's coming out. There we go. No. The Queen of Wands. There's secrets. He's thinking about going on a journey to get his Queen of Wands. The Queen of Creative. She likes flowers. She's in her like little dark spot right now, but he kind of is too. They both have like the smoke. Both like in a little bit of darkness energy. It could be that December sad. It just hits you. Nine of Wands. What's our guy on the journey in the forest? What's behind his energy? What's behind his energy? I have a pause because this used to come out all the time for my twin. I almost question lately if I'm switching the roles in the twin as the soulmate and the soulmate's the twin, but honestly they're all soul connections, so what does it matter at this point? But he's heading that way. He's heading that way. He's got his love and he's got a darkness and he's in this swirling kind of uneasy, but he's got his creative flow and it's divinely guided by nasty Christmas Jesus over here. And nasty Jesus. Old Testament Jesus. Wait, he's not in there. Never mind. If he's anything like his father, no. Alright, what's behind our traveling man here? I set the deck down for a second and the damn twin flame card comes out. Or like a spirit connection, soul burning passion connection. What's behind this? What's behind our guy traveling with the Nine of Wands? What's behind his energy in that card? It's under that Nine of Wands. Oh, all the cards went with the fly. What's behind that Nine of Wands? It came out twice, so I have to pull it the moon. La Luna. 69. My soulmate's a Cancer. That was my fucking twin flame, but also, sorry for cursing. My soulmate. This soulmate's a Cancer. A very gentle inward Cancer. And they have the city lights ahead of them just as much as I do. So they're on that journey to get to that enlightened place, I think, where we are, because it's right next to the Queen. He knows you're here. What's Nasty Jesus have to say about this whole thing here? What's Nasty Jesus want to tell us about this whole connection or this whole thing? What's Nasty Jesus have to say? Christmas Jesus, what do you want to tell us here, baby boy? Christmas Jesus. Well, this group of cards just flew out of the deck. Swords, the first sword to come out, and it's behind it. It's 7 of Swords. I swear I didn't just stop to count that. But he's this little Cupid who shot his arrow and knows there's some love here. He's not upset. His face is not upset. He's got loyalty behind him. And whatever's clawing at the walls here, whatever he's clawing at the walls about, I think he's just going to pull these swords out and move along. They're not blocking him like a 5 of Swords. This is later on after a 5. Not much later, but enough that it's the 5 they're like laying on him where he can't move. He's like stuck. His feet are free here. The dog's free to go. These 2 are already pulled out and stuck in the ground behind him. These ones are kind of in his back, but not really. It's kind of like he could have already stuck him in a wall or something. He doesn't look affected by the swords. See, there was pain here. Emperor energy, that's been coming out on my readings I watched. It says choosy, but then also Knight of Cups. Thinking a lot about this. Chariot coming at you. Coming at you is right under that the Lovers. Now, my twin and my soulmate, it's very strange because they're almost identical versions of each other, but one's younger and one's taller. But they're when I had a dream that one, the soulmate, came to me before I knew them in real life, and this is when I started questioning, is that the twin flame? Because they appeared and I had dreamt of them before I met them. But I had dreams about, not about who I believe is still my twin flame, because we're in separation right now. And it just feels like that's the twin flame connection, because I found that person and about twin flames at the same time. I'm not gonna get too much into that right now, except to say that I looked back at my dream book and wrote about that dream description of the person I didn't know. I wrote, this looks like a younger version of twin flame. And things he says sometimes, it's like a similar, like, did you go, like, learn from him on how to speak? It's like, it's too weird. I love soul connections because they're very weird like that. You can tell when someone right away, within minutes. The point I'm at in my life, minutes of the first connection that you feel like, oh, this person is here for a reason talking to me, not just by accident. You kind of know, and you can sense that before you, like, just the deck just fell open again, and there it is again. It just fell in half. This is where it was here, and it just opened up like that in my hand. This person's touching the snake too. I don't mind. We don't mind. That's flattering, right? Sometimes. If it's the person you like, not if it's some psycho that you don't know, but if it's the person you like. I'm gonna get a closing energy because I gotta go here. I have no idea what time I'm at. I can't even see the back of the camera. What should we expect? 3 cards. What to expect in the future of this connection? 3 cards. What to expect? 3 cards. What should we expect in the future of this connection? I can't tell if that one wants to come out or not. No, that was me forcing. That was like a puzzle piece I had to force out. It wasn't loose. What should we expect? What can we expect? Lord. There's too many. I gotta start over. What can we expect? 3 cards, please. 3 cards. Just 3 cards only. I feel like I'm a bingo caller or the poker caller. What should we expect? What can we expect? What can we expect? Justice was the first card that jumped out regarding a happy love connection that makes someone unhappy. Another masculine watching this happy love connection. This could be the twin watching the soulmates, because he waited too long with his fucking hands on his back. Like, well, I gotta make the decision. I don't make the decision. I should stay where I'm at. I'm good where I'm at. I don't want to change things up. Justice about that, and then the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fate spinning in our favor. Usually when I pick this, I never feel like it's against me. It's a solid just 10 there. I gotta learn what more of these symbols mean on these cards. I feel like that would be interesting to know. I only know a few of them. Alright. I feel like I'm satisfied. Is there anything else I want to know about this person right now? How should we approach them going forward? What kind of energy should we give them going forward? What kind of energy should we give them? Wouldn't let me put it back in the deck. It's what I got for myself, and the other one that I'm learning, well, we should teach, I think. This person comes up as a page all the time when I pull on them. They did not come out that way today, but they did not come out as any court cards today. One little like knight tried to slip out there just a few minutes ago, but it wasn't really part of the read. It didn't really come out. I kind of just like saw it in there. Teach. If you're in the position to teach someone how either you want to be loved, or maybe they don't know how to love properly. Maybe they've never had a chance. Maybe no one ever gave them a chance because they seemed immature about it or seemed like they were hiding something. Sometimes when us feminines, especially spiritual feminines, and younger, I mean, just all. I feel like all we can smell when someone is lying about something, and we immediately go, like I did, is there another girl? What is happening? Will you just tell me what's going on so I can just move on with my life? Like, if this is it, I didn't want it to end, whatever. I feel like this was nice. And so, like, maybe just learn from your past that, I mean, always trust your gut, but also be willing to teach someone how to not be secretive. If they feel like they have to lie to you, just be like, look, just tell me. And if they don't, that's not on you, that's on them. You can only try to teach people how you expect communication or how you want things done. And if you don't even try, if you just go, I'm not gonna, because my thing was, I used to say this when I was younger, I don't want to be anybody's practice girlfriend again. I feel like I've had a couple people where it was like they got to stay with their next girlfriend because they got to practice on me, and because I'm so nice and easygoing, and then you think you're gonna get me again, and you're not. You're gonna get somebody who's very demanding, and that's fine to be like that, but I'm not. Much more than any normal person would be, of like simple basic respect and stuff. And I maybe, instead of just going, I'm not gonna do that again, you should be willing, I'm telling myself right now, I say you, meaning the royal we, whatever, be willing to teach someone how to show up for you before you just write it off as a bad person or whatever, because who's gonna be the first one to teach them then? Just some other person, the next person they end up with, and that's just because you were like, I don't even want to bother when I have nothing else going on or no other good options. I can't even be bothered to sort of offer a little bit of a teaching moment to someone that I say I already sort of care about because I know it's a soulmate. You don't want to teach your soulmate. You want to show up and see that motherfucker in the next life, sorry for cursing, and have them go, yo, why didn't you teach me how to love you last time? We could have spent 35 years together before one of us fucking died. And be willing to teach, be willing to change. That Chariot's at the bottom again. News is coming. News, messages, communication, even though there's secrets here, I guess we should just leave them alone for now. Stay out of these readings. They're gonna say stay out of these readings on my readings next time I try to watch now because I did this one by default. Thank you and good night. Don't like, subscribe, and follow. Come here organically. Just kidding. Subscribe if you want. Bye.